Yes, the Adirondack Wilderness. What a great place to go and hike and stay. Unless it's really cold and there's snow on the ground. But anyways, reflections on our stay. The weather, and as you'll see right now, there was snow on the ground. It was quite cold as everybody has their gloves on.
Where are we from? Sunio.
And it was snowing actually. It was really, really cold, especially the nights. Waking up and seeing your breath.
Yes.
Your Nalgene that was once boiling hot is now really, really cold. That kind of stunk. But, yeah, another reflection, I think, when we took like our long walks and like finally everybody started talking.
Length of stay.
It was quiet. I think it was kind of like a unofficial reflection time. It was good. Yeah, and here's one of Steve's awesome action shots. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, stepping over a big, I think it's blackbirds or something. Yeah. Yep, there they all are, walking over the log. Casey, get your thumb out of your mouth. Jeez. It's funny how no one realizes that the camera's there. Oh, and Jose does. Huh. The caboose. Weird.
Yellow flower, not sure what it is.
Personal growth. I think especially even right here.
Oh, wait a minute.
For me,
this is a type of ramp.
As being a really macho
Ramps
type
usually
guy,
have like an onion at the end of
finding
it.
his
This
inner
one
self
does
and
not, or I ripped it off.
and just putting that all aside
what
for a
flower
second,
this is?
and just looking at a flower and wondering what it is, what's its purpose, and
I'm gonna name it.
just kind of finding his inner
I don't know.
zen, And that's what the wilderness is all about, finding your inner self. This was not from our Adirondack trip, but this is an example from which you gotta hide your food from the bears, and sometimes it can be quite challenging doing so, as you can tell as an instructor having a bit of trouble. But all right, personal growth. I'd say personally, stepping up to help after a long hike and being sore. Like for myself, like getting wood, so we can have a fire, and like carrying extra weight, like food and stuff like that in my pack, and probably communicating on a high-end personal level when not knowing other members. Because I don't really see myself as a personal person, especially when I don't really know the person or the other people. But I think when you're out in the wilderness, it kind of all that's thrown aside because you need to rely on other people in order to get help because you can't do everything by yourself. I'm just gonna move along. Group dynamics. I think our group encompassed a wide range of personalities and strengths. I mean, like a group of people, the makeup of the group, like people will naturally fall into place doing what they need to do in order to help the group. And I think this is especially so when you're out in the wilderness and nature because you know that everybody's vulnerable to either being hurt or to being cold, some serious stuff. It's not like you're in civilization that you can just like, oh yeah, well I'm hungry, I'm gonna walk over to the Stewart's and go buy something. It's not like that, obviously. So, and the group dynamics, especially an example would be like cooking and cleaning. When I was supposed to be cleaning, somebody stepped up to clean for me because I was attending the fire. So that's definitely a great positive group dynamic. And as you can see here, we got Sasquatch here trying to throw the stick over, and the first one was horrible. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I know what you're up to, mister.
But, sorry, I was no Boy Scout. Oh, excuse me. yeah, I'm gonna move right along here to skill development.
That was
Probably
bold.
making a fire, even though I'm pretty good at it. But the it wasn't it had some, I think, some thinking involved. Especially because I didn't have an axe or anything. Especially for this is the second fire at Middle Branch Lake, but at Middle Settlement, there were some huge logs. Didn't have an axe or saw, or we had a saw but just no blades. But yeah, so just had to kind of roll with the punches on that one, and especially with this one too, because the fire pit was a lot smaller. So just had to start off big, get a bunch of coals and then throw on the gargantuans and the big yew logs. Skill development also, probably just finding
Well, you need some video
dead
for
branches and
your
stuff
project.
that were dead
action
and dry,
shots.
but still had life to them. That were burnable and not like pithy. That wouldn't last very
Middle
long.
settlement was better.
So yeah, the dork
Bigger
breaking,
pit. Yeah, bigger pit.
breaking sticks with his
Jimmy,
camp shoes on.
stand for?
What I say? I'm gonna wipe my face off.
It's
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh, so this is later on. Actually, this video is from a middle settlement. So there you go.
My phone just
You
died.
just had to kind of lay him across the whole fire pit. There you go. Leadership styles. I don't know. I guess getting wood, and not mourning wood, if you know what I mean, because that's a given. That's a given. But yeah, just like I said, like when everybody else.
So,
was
Steve, what are we
tired,
making
went
here
out
for
and
dinner?
getting wood all day, day. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
Things
prefer
like that.
stems. If you could cut off the
But
green
also
spots
allowing
and just
others
put
to
the stems
perform
in.
tasks,
the seeds and
that
stems.
provides
This is a
some
good-
discipline in doing so. Like I think other people attended to the fire.
Jose, how's
and
your
it's like,
world's best
it's not
burrito?
just my fire. It's
Messy.
all our fire. It's a fire, son. So
Great.
yeah, obviously sweep. I mean, who doesn't want to do sweep?
How's your
And
burrito?
I definitely stepped up and
Nice.
provided that leadership in order to
Alright,
to
Joel, if this
fulfill
is
that
gourmet,
role.
then
And
I
to,
don't-
what
Did you put
maintain
salsa on it?
in a reasonable way?
Oh, well, I guess
yeah.
it's not gourmet.
Watch this.
Role and importance of the wilderness. I think the importance of the wilderness is to provide independence and reflection upon oneself. Heck yeah. In today's society, especially in civilization, I
Thank you.
don't think it's possible. I mean,
Oh,
anybody can
this-
comment on Facebook
I have never seen such a more beautiful food group.
or talk to anybody through a text or through
That
a
is
telephone. I mean,
a talent.
and they can say whatever they want too.
Jimmy,
They can-
where's your burrito?
They can bully anybody they want. They can swear at them, do whatever they want. But you know what? Going on a weekend hike, whether it's by yourself or whatever, it's very, it's very demanding and yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, that's my voiceover. And there's Middle Branch lean-to. And yeah, just want to let anybody know if they ever go there that we left a bag in there. Yes, we did. And you want to know what was in that bag? None of your fucking business. All right, that concludes. See ya.